Hello, YouTube. I'm Marcus, and this is From Groceries to Gardening. I've always wanted to grow my own food forest. I just never wanted to put the work in until now. I'm going to bring you along my journey while I learn along the way. Okay, I found this picture of my house before I started this project. As you can see, it is bad. There's not much going on here. Start in the backyard. So I got weeds about 5 foot tall when this picture was going on. I got this cabana that is just a frame, no fabric. You can see here that plastic for the mulch. I pulled all that plastic up, got rid of it. I had a old chicken coop here. Unfortunately, I wasn't taking care of them, in their coop at night. And so they eventually all got picked off. So let's move to the front yard a little bit, like the side yard. So there's just all kinds of that plastic. These palm trees over here on the side, they got cut down, and these bushes got cut down as well. This tree got cut down, it was dying. I pulled all this plastic over here. You'll see at the end what it looks like now. Down here in this little spot, I don't know what to call it, but that's where I put down some compost and mulch. That's kind of when I first started. I put down some compost and mulch, and then once I got to here, I just stopped because I wasn't. I don't know. I just got lazy. This part is the worst, the embankment. I don't know what to do for this embankment. Just anything I do, it slides down, goes into the sidewalk. That's a real struggle. You can kind of see here, I started compost and then the mulch. I would go to the Miramar landfill in my little car with some totes and fill it up, after work, during the weekend, whenever. But then for this project, right now, I figured out the chip drop. That was a lifesaver. That's a much easier for me. This was in 2020. I kind of did a little bit, but just didn't continue. I got some corn that was growing here. I'm not sure about this, what these were. Most of this stuff got cut down, but then it kind of grew back, so it's just smaller version. This was a big rosemary bush that got chopped down. Unfortunately, that was a good one. So over here, I had a cherry tree. I think it was just freshly planted, and it was summertime, so I was trying to give it some shade. You'll also see that in the end of the video here. Huh, there's a before. Here I have a pile of mulch that I got from Chip Drop. That makes it so much easier. They just drop it off for me. I give them $20 donation, but other than that, you can get it for free. I feel like they deliver it sooner, and I would do this. Yeah, I think maybe 2 months every Saturday. I would go around to markets. I found that like specifically Asian markets, they had a bunch of cardboard. So I would go get it from the dumpsters and then lay it down. I found that I would interlace the cardboard, and it seemed like that would help them stay together compared to just laying it on top. And this is the finished. Right there's the cherry tree that I was talking about earlier. It's struggling. And I had some crows that planted pumpkin seeds. Like I would see them digging in the yard and then finally figured out that they were gardening for us. Like this is a big area. It's a lot of work. That is from the chip drop. The darker stuff is when I was going to the Miramar landfill. Right here, I still have it's I'm not sure if it's Bermuda grass or crabgrass or if that's the same thing, but there's a lot of it and that stuff is resilient. It's poking through. I laid down thick cardboard. This area was thick cardboard. I got it from work and that was like a quarter-inch thick. This stuff went through it. So I go out almost every day looking for little sprouts up and dig it up and pull it. Put my hand in there for reference. My hand's 7 inches. That's how thick the wood chips are.